Churches, San Onofre, beautiful day. Gathering of the tribe's 13th annual longboarding at its best. All right, we're here at Churches in San Onofre at the Gathering of the Tribes with Jeff and family. Jeff's the owner of the Legends Surf Shop. Legends Surf Shop. And how's it all going today?
Oh, it's going great. The waves look so good, and we're up here for the stand-up paddle event. This is the first time they've done that up at church, and so we're really excited. The waves look fun, and I can't wait to get out there.
And you've been stand-up paddling yourself?
Yeah, I'm in the event. I've been doing stand-up paddle for about 4 years now, and that's kind of what my shop specializes in. Carry just about every paddle and board available, and even my little crew are into stand-up. So it's
Are you standing up these days?
From time to time I get on it.
Hey, what's the deal with that shirt you have on with a little quiet? You doing homework?
No, but I'm supposed to right now.
You've been out in the water more than you're doing your homework?
Yeah, way more.
How about you, Hannah?
We usually do stand-up in the lagoon, the Carlsbad lagoon. We just go kind of most of the weekends and just go hang out in the lagoon and go paddling. It's pretty fun. So.
And what's your biggest inspiration, Hannah?
That guy.
What inspires you about that guy?
I want to own the surf shop one day, so anything that'll get me to that point, well, I'll do it.
Right. You know, stand-up paddling, 4 years is eternity in the sport of stand-up. What about surfing and longboarding?
Oh yeah, I still do a fair amount of longboarding and shortboarding as well. And the name Legends, actually Jack thought of the name, but it definitely relates to the products that I carry. Donald Takayama, Joel Tudor, Gary McNabb, big names. You know, I only carry the upper echelon type stuff, and so it sort of relates. I want to keep the shop and the name sort of consistent. And again, the fact that, we were looking at this new shop, we were wondering, okay, if we open a surf shop, what are we going to name it? And Jack looks at me and goes, how about Legends? And it just worked. So
what's your biggest victory?
It'll be today when I run the table and then I get the meeting of the tribes crown. So that's what I'm planning.
And what's your local break? We know where the shop is, but what's your local break?
Well, I surf all over North County, everywhere from the harbor down to Cardiff, but there's a little beach break called Turnarounds, and that's probably where I frequent the most.
You doing both? You doing both surfing, longboarding, and stand up there?
Well, I do. I try to mix it up, but stand-up paddle is so addicting that I'm at a point where I have to force myself to regular surf because it's just too much fun. So I try to mix it up, but again, stand-up's really what I love to do. So,
for those in the audience that are interested in stand-up paddling, and you've been at this, you're focused on it, and then of course the kids are doing it.
Yeah.
The kids have their own stories. What can you tell us about getting involved in stand-up surfing, stand-up paddling, stand-up paddle surf? There's all sorts of names, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But truly, it's growing like crazy. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the amazing part about it is beyond just the surf part is the exercise part, and I think that's really the direction that it's going. I sell a lot of equipment. I've sold boards to Canada, to Arizona, people paddling them at Lake Powell, people paddling them. This summer we went up to Mammoth and brought the stand-up boards and paddled all around the lakes up in Mammoth, and that was just amazing. So it's not necessarily just for surfing, and the fact that what an amazing workout it is. Cross-training, it works your core, it works your legs, back, it's cardio as well. So there's so many benefits beyond just the fact that you also able to get to surf. So it's just an amazing sport, and it's going to grow far beyond the beaches. It's going to.
Already is, right?
Yeah, exactly. It definitely is. But I think it's obviously it's the tip of the iceberg, and it's exciting to see where it's going to go. And I think hopefully it's getting to be more of a positive thing too. I know there's quite a bit of debate,
tension.
You feel the depending on the break, and it has everything to do with the individual that's doing it too, because You know, lots of times if a guy's going to be obnoxious in the water, if he's got a paddle in his hand or he doesn't, that's his personality.
Well, it used to be that way a little bit with boogie boards, huh?
I don't know about that.
You know, cutting off guys, you know, taking off on waves.
Yeah, okay.
No, but meanwhile, that's just awesome. And but so, what would you say is the most popular stand-up break today, or is the stand-up location, for that matter?
Well, San Diego County, I'd say, you know, the majority of the guys are going to be at Cardiff, but Dog Patch here at San Onofre is such an amazing spot. They've designated it for stand-up paddle surfing specifically. And what helps with that is a really good vibe, because everybody out there is doing stand-up, so there is no tension like you had mentioned earlier. And it's just really cool. Everybody's kind of supportive, and it's a long stretch. You know, Dog Patch itself isn't that big of a break, but you have so much range on a stand-up board that you can go all the way down, you know, to the trails and just have an unbelievable session. So those are the two main spots. And unfortunately, Cardiff is a little bit overrun, and you know, I would suggest less people do stand-up paddle there.
Sure.
And Dog Patch, you can't beat it.
So, Jack or Hannah, what's your best experiences out there in the water doing stand-up?
It was probably here at Dog Patch. I caught one wave that I went for. It was actually the first time I tried it, and my dad was cheering me on when I was riding the wave. He was next to me, and it was a really good experience.
And you, Hannah?
It was pretty rad. We had a demo down here at Dog Patch a while ago, and everybody was just kind of out there trying the board, so you didn't feel like you sucked that bad because everybody was kind of falling. And I caught like a couple of waves. It was my first time out there, so I wasn't too great, but it was pretty fun to do it the first time.
So is pink your favorite color?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice hat. All right, gang, it's been fun. We're at the La Familia Day stand-up. Film at 11.
We're victorious.